Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
How angry was the Council?
About what you'd expect. Don't worry too much about it, Commander. They're always angry with us. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Maw. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself. Get out of here. I'm sure...
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the executive board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you. Has the other reconsidered?
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer.
You want me to use my...
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annalena. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs.
Your guards work for ERCS.
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Ilanis also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix.
BH is... Much of their research is in biotic modification.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only... They attract many protests. No agitators.
I'd like to speak to Annaleas.
One moment, please. Mr.
Yes, what?
Commander
Right,
Shepard.
fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here.
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the
Commandos?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's
Back
attention.
to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through
I
security.
need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
Not so fast. In exchange, I want garage access.
You are shrewd to use this as leverage. If it is a serious infraction, I will give you a pass.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
What do you do here?
I'm the got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground.
There's the problems up on Peak 15.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias.
Maybe you could let me
Sure.
borrow it.
If I wanted to lose my job and get...
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Analeas. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Excuse me, I need... The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas.
Whatever you need done, ask someone else.
My mistake, obviously. Have you changed your mind? Would you speak to Vargas for me?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you... That makes you ideal. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized...
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What
I
would
represent the Aramali City
What is
Council.
your city's interest in Binary Helix?
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. We want to assess any potential... You will present yourself as a buyer. Your real objective will be to distract him. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired... I suspect your goal lies outside. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charm? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
What sort of a... Good. I don't think I'm supposed to...
You're the Spectre, right?
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard of government. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed.
Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. I can get you those improvements for $30K. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from...
How would you distribute the upgrades?
Well, it does take time to up... For frontline units, I have to admit, it's surprising. There are many development projects on Noveria. Some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defeat.
I suppose. My apologies. The manner is...
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500? All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is...
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier.
Yes, but I haven't picked up.
Sit down. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want.
I'll consider your offer.
Make the right decision. You have my package?
I was just about to drop it off.
Go.
I can't let you in. You're welcome to enjoy a drink without caffeine.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
I don't think you're supposed to be in.
You have me at a disadvantage.
Oh, now I'm Sergeant Ananias would throw you.
You're here off duty, breaking.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office.
Speak plain. What's your interest?
Not here. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
The managers warned us about you.
I heard some of the guys were ransacking Synthetic Insights. Captain Matsuo didn't order that.
I presume you are here to present me with Opold's package.
I've acquired Keen's evidence of your misconduct. Let's talk.
Mr. Keen is under criminal investigation.
Mr. Analeas, all I care about is finding Venezia. Is that something
you need a
can...
pass to enter our garage. As a gesture of goodwill, I will provide one.
You are letting him get away with this so we can continue our investigation?
I trust you will attend to your own business now.
I've heard an Asari matriarch.
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort.
I have no more questions
Good.
at this time.
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
matriarch had in the crates.
Now it gets fun. I'm locked. I'm better now. Line of sight.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Form up.
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen?
Dozens at least. They're machine. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
To me!
Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface.
We'll need to get the reactors back online. Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out. Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required. Looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name...
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Please note that queries relating to corporate... This system is ready to process queries. You may
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger... User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Critical failure. Critical failure. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but emergency guidelines suggest...
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the Helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls...
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
The creatures we've encountered...
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiry...
The creatures we've
I'm sorry, Commander.
Why were you taken
In the
off?
event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security...
Tell me what...
Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram...
I need to...
Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific...
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.